this will be it.
Okay.
We welcome you to Fuller Field on the campus of Cony High School as Munzing Media Sports gets to bring you, and it is a great honor to bring you, the 147th meeting between the Cony Rams and the Gardiner. There we go. Had a loose cable, and now we're back with you. As we said, the 147th meeting. Hello, everybody. I'm Rob Munzing. Jim Palmer joining me here. Jim's played in the game, coached in the game.
Yeah.
Now he's announcing in the game, Jim, and it's always an honor here. You see the Tigers coming across the way. Rams have already taken the field. As we said, the 147th meeting, multiple games, some years, 133 years of history between these two teams. And it's going to be a matchup tonight that's really exciting. The best two records coming into this. Cony's undefeated in Class B at 7-0. They've already clinched first place. They'll have a bye next week in the first round of the playoffs. Gardiner Tigers, they could still wiggle into a higher position with a win over the Rams here tonight. But they're solidly into a playoff bye next week as well. So kind of a throwback game, Jim, to how it was at sometimes back when I first started coaching the game. And when the teams were in different divisions, it was Class A and Class B back then, back in the day, 50 years ago.
Yeah.
When I came on the scene, 1975 was my first year. So we got a great game, Jim, as we said, matched up pretty well. Cony had one of their greatest seasons ever. A bevy of seniors recognized before the game. B.L. Lippert and his staff, a tremendous job with this Cony program. They are at the very top of Class B North and arguably one of the top couple of teams in the state of Maine. You take a look at the big game tonight, Bonnie Eagle going against Thornton Academy,
yeah.
And then the Cony Rams right in that mix, and they're going to be a threat to win the whole thing in Class B. The Gardiner Tigers have one of their best seasons since 2010, so that's fantastic as well. And as we said, B.L. Lippert, the head coach of the Rams. Patrick Munzing, my son, is the head coach, so, cut us a little slack there, Cony fans. We'll give credit where it's due for sure, but, I've been in this game, as I said, for 50 years, Jim, and here come the Rams, and a big crowd downstairs. Good crowd across the way as well. As it's a perfect night for football. But let's take a look at the game a little bit here, and I want to let you know that Mike Mandel did an awesome job all week in the Kennebec Journal writing up this game, and I've got some of my game notes here from Mike, and we want to pass along our thanks to Mike and his great work. So we set it up. We told you where the teams are, and this is a very balanced Cony offense. Ethan Dimmons is a question mark. He is dressed. He did go out for pregame activities. He may play. He may be, limited, but we're not really sure. But certainly we're going to be able to get a gauge on that pretty quickly. So we're going to get some pomp and circumstance here before the game with the national anthem, as they've got some folks out in the middle of the field as well for this. Jimmy and I are crammed in here like sardines, but we're doing okay. I told Jimmy if I cramp up, it could be bad. Could be a bad scene. Well, that was awesome. I didn't know they were going to do that. I apologize if I talked over the very beginning of the national anthem. Not my intent at all. Let's take a look at some of the Gardiner impact players coming up for the Gardiner Tigers. Running back, linebacker Owen Chadwick. 49 carries on the season, 482 yards. He's got 6 TDs, but he's also got 54 tackles from his linebacker position. Sophomore running back, linebacker Justin Duty, 83 carries. He's got 512 yards, 6 TDs, 10 tackles for loss, and 4 sacks. And that could be important here tonight for the Gardiner defense as they're facing one of the premier quarterbacks. We'll talk about him in just a little bit. Speaking of quarterback, sophomore quarterback Isaac Medora. What a season Isaac's had, Jim, for a sophomore. And he's just coming around to start playing football just last year. He's 51 of 87 for 479 yards, 7 TDs, and 4 interceptions on the season.
Those are pretty good stats.
Yeah, great stats for sophomore. And one of his big targets is tight end Chase McGrain, 24 receptions, 257 yards, got 5 TDs. Good in the red zone, also from his defensive back position, 3 interceptions. And on the line, Big T, Tyler Turtelot, left tackle. Cony, a bevy of impact players, Jimmy. Boy, oh boy. You know, we talked about, wide receiver and already here, Ethan Dimmons, but they've got some other guys as well, and they're all fueled by quarterback Parker Moore. And Parker's 86 of 128. Wow. Listen to this, Jimmy. 1,798 yards, 26 TDs, Jeez. Only 2 interceptions. So he has been magnificent. But don't forget the run game. Junior running back Anderson Noyes, and he was big in the game last year, Jimmy, the 21-6 win the Rams had. He's also got 53 carries, 232 yards, got 9 TDs, 11 receptions out of the backfield, and 3 TDs there. So wide receiver, the tall, lanky Ben Hankey goes up and gets it. He's got 25 receptions, almost 500 yards, 7 TDs. You keep counting the TDs. Wow. Rams are averaging almost 50 points per game. The Tigers won the toss, and they want to receive the ball. Going to watch Caden Vayu on defense, bevy of tackles, and big senior offensive defensive lineman Brody King-Jones. And so it's going to be a great one. We think here conditions are perfect for offensive football here tonight, Jimmy. No wind to speak of. Both teams, will be able to have the whole playbook out, ready to go, and should be no problem at all. Do anything they want, Jim.
Yeah, no, Mother Nature dialed us up another good night for football. You said it last week, Coach. We've just had beautiful nights for football in Maine this fall. I think the Tigers, taking the ball, want to set the momentum early and try to score first and put a little bit of pressure on the Rams.
Well, maybe, keep that high-powered offense off the field to start with. I mean, they've scored in a lot of their first drives of the season. So it's one of those things the Tigers, they're not necessarily, score, but get some field position out of it or whatnot. You got to score some points. You're going to beat this Cony team. 49.6 points per game. But the Tigers, conversely, Jimmy, only giving up 12 points a game.
Yeah, they've had a stingy defense, yeah.
It's, we're going to see what bends and what breaks, right? As we always do. Here on the Cony side, want to thank TJ Maines, the fine athletic director here, letting us in the house here tonight to do this game. Hope you enjoy it, and the kickoff will be underway. High kick. Going to bounce, and Elliott's got it. He's looking for some wiggle room. He's going to dance the outside. Not going to get much there. And good long kickoff, and Tigers will be inside the 20-yard line.
It'll be a good test for the Gardiner offensive line here.
Yes, sure will.
They've done pretty well with creating holes for the backs and protecting Isaac as a young quarterback. So they'll be tested with that tonight.
There we go. We must have a loose cable we're going to have to work on here. Tigers want to run off the left side. Not much there. That Ram defense pretty good. We'll get our camera squared away here in a minute. Might have picked up 1. Second down. Oh, they're going to say 2nd and 10. Jason Deering, the center for the Tigers. See Brody King-Jones, big number 79 in there on the defensive line here for the Tigers. Gingras comes cross motion. Up inside, little trap action there, and that's Jones on the tackle.
Yeah,
Tigers running some guard trap, Jim. That's one of the things we're going to see here tonight by them.
Well, they have the personnel for that with two strong guards there. Thinking about some of the past games, Coach, how many games have we opened up with a trick play in this Cony Gardiner
game?
You know?
Yeah. Well, we always called it chisel whistle.
Yeah.
And they have a chisel whistle play in tonight, according to Coach Munzing. This is 3rd and 6, first big play of the game, and got a jump, and Tigers go on the hard count, and they're going to draw an offsides on the Rams, I believe. So it's going to bring up now 3rd down and 1. So good use of the hard count by the sophomore Isaac Medor.
Yeah, turns it into a very makeable 3rd down now.
So Tigers will probably readjust the play at the sideline. So 3rd and 1. Got to get just out to the line to gain near the next yard line. Medor. Got Chadwick. Run up the middle, and Chadwick bangs across. He's got the spot. He's going to pick up the 1st down. Little belly lead Tigers have put in for the game. They've added a couple of run plays. Well,
it's that time of year where you're tweaking your offense a little bit, getting it ready for the playoffs, and adding some new wrinkles to the weapons you already have.
All run so far for the Tigers as they found themselves backed up pretty deeply. They're out to about the 26-yard line, 1st and 10. Isaac Medor, sophomore quarterback. Receivers out both sides. Gingras in motion. He'll cross the formation. They'll hand it up inside. A couple of tough yards, a push, and now pushed back by the swarming defense. One of the guys in there was Austin Buckman for the Cony Rams.
I like the Tigers trying to exploit the middle here, knowing that the Rams are pretty athletic on defense and
yes,
get
they
to
are.
The outside. So try to pound it up inside a little bit, loosen them up.
Forefront for the Rams. They like to run blitz as well. They got a lot of guys in the box here. Gingras will come across in motion. They got a run blitz keyed up. They're going to throw to the outside. Got his man Gingras. Gingras, some good yardage. He's going to be out past the stakes for the 1st down for the Tigers. So I like what the Tigers did there, Jimmy. They bunched up. They saw the run coming, the loaded box by the Rams, and Tigers moved the ball out and pick up the 1st down to about the 38-yard line, 1st and 10.
Yeah, good drive so far for the Tigers. Like we talked about pregame, Coach, keep the Ram offense off the field as your best defense.
Our clock not official. Jimmy's running it. Elliott comes. They want to run. Got a block to the outside, but not going anywhere. And down goes Isaac Medor, a big loss. And that's one of the things the Cony Rams can do. They can throw you for big loss, and they like to run blitz and play on your side of the line of scrimmage. So that was Landon Perry on the tackle. You could see that he didn't get off his block, and it's going to make it a loss of 6 on the play, be 2nd down, 16 to go.
I think the best outside run play for the Tigers is going to be that little stay pass, that quick stay pass. That's really just a long handoff to get it out there quick.
Yeah, Tigers have outsped, if that's such a term in football, but they've been fast on a lot of teams. Rams run well. They've got a loaded box here. Tigers do want to throw. They do. And picked off. That could go. Tibbetts with the block and the go. The first big break of the game.
Yeah, he got a hand up and knocked it down, and it came right back into his belly.
We can see right there the very end of the play. And Tibbetts makes the big play for the Rams. Well, Tigers sudden change here. Here comes the high-powered offense of the Cony Rams. Parker Morin. They're going to give it up inside. Good running room there. Banging down inside the 5-yard line on the first carry of the game is Anderson Noyes. Don't let that pass game make you think that the Rams can't run the football, because they're very good out front. That's one of the points that Coach Patrick Munzing made, that talked about how good that offensive line is. You could see him get off the ball. Morin's got noise again.
Good cut.
Up inside. He's off the first guys into the end zone. Touchdown Rams. So 2 quick plays after the turnover.
Yeah, nice little jump cut by Noise in traffic there.
I don't know if we can pick up the end of the run here, maybe. Yeah, just get the celebration. I'm sorry, I'm doing production and play-by-play, and normally we got somebody who will do a better job on replay here coming up. Extra point to come. Didn't take the Rams long after the turnover by Tibbetts. The kick's up, and the kick is no good. Alden Wilkinson, the kicker.
Right. Yeah.
So the Rams will lead it 6-0. It took them 3 plays after the turnover. Tigers had a promising drive. They were out to the 38-yard line. Took the 6-yard loss on first down, threw on second.
Yeah.
Tibbetts, Tenny Tibbetts picked it off. He's one of the seniors recognized before the game. Took it down inside the red zone. 3 runs into the end zone they go. So Cony 6, Tigers nothing. Shaquan Fellows to kick. Another high kickoff. Tigers middle return. Out over the 20-yard line this time, out over the 30 this time. So decent field position for the Gardiner Tigers. That was Braden Elliott. 5:53 left.
Just checking time.
Yeah, Jimmy's doing the clock, and we'll fix the time. Elliott will come out here near side. Duty, the running back this time for Medore. Whelan in the slot goes in motion. Duty's got the carry, trying to pound it up to the right side. He does. Picks up 4 or 5 yards. Decent push off the right side for the Tigers.
Yeah, they've been getting 2-3 yards of carry up in the inside there, Coach.
Rob Munsing, Jim Palmer, Andy Munsing on our camera. Also doing hockey tonight down at the college, so that's why Chris Wheeler is not here. He's down there. That's why I'm doing a poor job on production. Trying to do play-by-play at the same time. 2nd down, 6 to go. Picked up 4. Gingras in motion. Comes across the face. Up inside. Some good running room on the trap up inside. Tigers pound it close to midfield. Good north-south run. Duty. Well, Tigers doing a little bit of trapping inside here tonight. They haven't shown a lot of that over the course of the year, and they ripped off one there, and they're back at it. Brody King-Jones back in. Little tempo here, yeah. Gingras cross in motion. Heavy into the boundary. They want to throw down deep. Got his man. He's got Elliott. Out of bounds down inside the 5-yard line goes Braden Elliott. Well, Elliott shook himself loose.
Yeah, that was a little play action.
Little play action. Going to see it right here. Elliott, great concentration. Finally wrestled down out of bounds by Demmons. But good. Not before a big play for the Tigers.
Yeah, good pass by Medore to put it right in the basket.
He did. He put it right on the money. So Tigers knocking at the door. They're down to the 4-yard line. Well, we said the Tigers were going to have to score some points. They got nothing yet. They'll go their full house backfield. They usually run power here. They will. Off the left side, powered in, and Tigers waiting for the signal. They get it now. Touchdown, Tigers. So an extra point to come. Tigers could take the lead. They go off the left side. Going to see Duty making the lead block. Number 10, and he got the kick out crook there as well. And Chadwick in for the touchdown for the Tigers. Extra point to come. Snap back ball down, kicks up, and the kick is good. So Tigers with a good response. The big play, the touchdown, not the touchdown, inside the 5-yard line to Elliott. Going to see just the end of the play. Watch Elliott's great concentration here. Goes down the far sideline. And Medor put it right on the money.
Yeah, a lot of times you see those receivers stop running, and Elliott did a good job of continue running, trusting that the pass was going to get there.
Well,
we thought the Rams would be the first one to put it in the end zone through the air.
exactly. Yeah, that's a good point, Jim. Well, we're glad you could join us here. Looks like we're going to have a shootout. Well, that gives the Tigers some confidence because the game they fell behind to Levitt, they really didn't respond.
Yeah.
And this time they did. Levi Moore, he's into it. He kind of scuffs one. Going to give the Rams some good field position. Tigers will swarm to it, but the Rams won't mind there. They'll be out over the 35 to about the 38-yard line.
Yeah, I think we'll see a little bit more of the pass game from the Rams here with a lot of field in front of them. They didn't have a lot to work with down close to the end zone previous possession.
Hankey will go out far side. Morin going to hand it off on the shovel pass, and good running up over the inside the Gardiner territory at about the 45-yard line. Goes Anderson Noyes, and Tigers have made a commitment to the run here tonight. Probably figuring that the Tigers are going to be, thinking about pass. We've got an injured player. Our policy on Munzamina, we don't like to show the injured players. Mostly because it leads to like speculation and things of that sort. You don't want to have any speculation. It's Anderson St. Onge coming off, but he's coming off under his own power, and that's good. He's holding his right arm a little gingerly. So first down Rams, 6 minutes. The clock will start now on the ready. They should start it. There it goes. Hey, we're glad you joined us here tonight. Beautiful night for football. Tigers come up on the outside receivers. Here's Morin throw. He wants to loop the screen underneath. He does. Tigers looking to respond to it. They can't. They got Noyes. And Noyes is down just outside the 30. Tigers had a shot at him at the line of scrimmage, but
yeah, we're seeing
Cony's screen game is always good, Jimmy.
I was going to say, we're seeing screens, shovel passes, everything that you want to do against a team that's coming after you. So Cony's prepared for this.
Well, Cony has a bevy of offense in. I mean, whatever the situation, they just shift to it. This is a veteran team. They've got a lot in. They might be as diverse an offense as there is here in the state of Maine. They run again. Tigers right at the line of scrimmage, but they missed Noyes there. It was Evan Whalen came through, almost made a tackle for loss. Ball at the 30-yard line. First quarter, 7-6. Both teams with touchdown. Tigers hit the extra point. Cooper Clark out here near side. Morin wants to throw. Got a lot of time. Now it breaks down a little bit. Now he lets it go. Tigers almost there, and good defense by the Tigers. My gosh, that's good coverage for a long time by the Tigers in the secondary.
Yeah, they had everything pretty much under wraps there.
Parker Morin had time to throw. It broke down a little bit.
They forced
Bought himself some
a little
time.
bit.
Yeah. So incomplete pass. Bring up a 3rd and 7. We'll try to give you down a distance. We don't have it on our scoreboard here tonight. Cross motion. Morin wants to roll right. He does. He's got time. Surveys the scene. Wants to throw back against the grain. He does. Throws. He's got his man for a touchdown.
Got a
Flag down. It's going to go. Looks like the flag's going to go against against the Rams. But Morin, just too much time to have to cover those guys that long, and it broke down, and Cooper Clark shook himself loose, but coming back, as we said.
That's a tough throw, too. Rolling to your right, throwing away all the way across the field to the left corner of the end zone.
Yeah, this kid can make every throw in the business. You know, he's next level quarterback, no question about it. And you know, the thing with Parker is, I think he's a Fitzpatrick candidate as well.
Sure.
Yeah, illegal guy downfield was a signal. So, you know, sometimes when you get the flush the quarterback, you're not sure if he's going to go or not. So it's 3rd and 12. Tigers looking for a stop here. Might be 2 down territory. We'll see. Twin receivers out here, the near side. Morin, he wants to throw. Tigers come. They come late. They dump off the screen. Tigers run to it, and they'll knock him out of bounds at about the 32-yard line. Good recovery by the Tigers. And a little bit of pressure.
Yeah.
So it's a 4th down play. Clock stops. 4:22. Remember, we're not official on our time, as Jimmy's doing the best he can to keep it close. But he's 4th down. They will go for it. Well, at the 32-yard line. See what the Tigers dial up here. They might want to come on a blitz.
Yeah, maybe even a delayed blitz so that they don't show it early. And
Cooper Clark out here. Near side. Tigers will shift the defense as well. Morin got plenty of time now. He's going to shoot it long and deep down the sidelines. Got his man for a touchdown. Double move by Ben Hankey for the touchdown. And Morin just waited and waited and waited, Jimmy. He had plenty of time, and he's able to drill that one right in. And Ben Hankey with the touchdown catch. So the penalty didn't set the Rams back much.
They're going to stay with the extra point here, try to make it a 6-point game.
So Rams to kick. Snap back, ball down, kicks up. Let's see, and that's no good. So we'll take a break. Got a good one brewing here. We'll be back here after this.
Elliott Office Products is a family-owned business that has been around since 1985. Grandpa Charlie started the business as a service technician, and it has evolved into a full-servicing printing company. From simple copies to full logo design, we offer it all under one roof. Located in Farmingdale, Maine, we are at the heart of many different communities. We love assisting new and existing customers with any of their printing needs. Stop by, call, email, or send us a message on Facebook. We would love to help.
Back for the kickoff. Tigers going to get a little bit better field position here out of this as Elliott comes to the outside, then he gets hit, and flag comes in. So Tigers going to lose some of that yardage. Good return by Elliott. That'll be a spot foul there. Looks like the spot's going to be at about the 31-yard line. So you'll march it back. It's a block in the back or a hold or something that happens on kick returns a lot.
Yeah, once the runner decides to make a move to the outside, sometimes tough to hold that block, and you have to reach a little bit and get him from behind.
Yeah, so it's a 10-yard penalty, so Tigers will take over 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line. Glad you could join us. Looks like we got a good group in tonight. I can't respond to anything. I'm already over multitasked today, doing the production and the play-by-play, and we're cramped in. We're trying to get the audio down to. Oh my God, we're having quite a time here.
Doing the best we can.
Well, yeah. I had to sit down during the anthem because I couldn't stand up straight. Here come the Tigers again. Not going to get much here. A couple of tough yards. But the good thing I did notice, Jimmy, you were standing, I was sitting, so nobody could tell anyway, right? I thought we were the same height.
The same height when I'm standing, yeah.
Yeah.
That's perfect.
Yeah, I remember first game I coached Jimmy against the Rams, 1986. He had a couple of touchdowns. I think touchdowns. Yeah. I know you had you caught a counter bootleg pass.
Yes, a bootleg pass and a waggle pass.
Waggle pass, yeah. We had a pretty good game that game. 2nd down, 8 to go for the Tigers. good game here, 12-7, a lot of scoring. We still got 3-something to go. Elliott's coming off the right side, trying to skirt to the outside. Can he find it? No, he can't. And Rams will swamp her pretty well. So a couple of yards, well, I guess a little more than I thought for Elliott.
Yeah.
It's going to bring up a third manageable.
We haven't heard Duty's name on offense yet.
Yeah, maybe just the one carry so far for Duty. 3rd and 5, so it's a tweener down for the Tigers. Chase McGrain, number 2, you see right there. Kids going to their armbands. Chadwick, the running back. Elliott will come out here near side. Gingras far side. And Rams took the timeout. So I'll let you know at halftime. We're going to go in the Wayback Machine. You know how Coach Pula has his legends, and I want to send along some thoughts and prayers to Mark. Lost his mom just recently, and sorry to hear that, Mark. And but we're going to bring up Moochie Davis from the Tigers and Mark O'Brien from the Rams. Back 50 years ago, they were playing against each other. Also want to pass on condolences with the loss of our good friend Conrad Lewis, great teacher, coach in the Gardiner system, and they're going to have a memorial service for him at 11 o'clock on November 15th up at Tanis Golf Club. All the information is right up on Staples Funeral Home, the obituary, and you can leave remembrances as well. But get out on that date, remember Conrad. 3rd down and 6 to go for the Tigers. Tigers going to throw, they swing it. Double clutch, but Chadwick's got running room here down on the near side, cuts it back. Chadwick still on his feet. Chadwick 40, 30, 20. Inside the 10 goes Chadwick.
Well, he bounced out of that one tackle. It just pushed him forward.
We're going to see Chadwick break clear right here and finish this run. I thought he had a chance to go all the way, and Dimmers is going to catch up to him. He's got great speed.
Yeah, he keeps looking back there.
Yeah, he
needs the Jumbotron.
He's running out of petro. But Tigers with some chunk plays here in the game, and got somebody, not sure what we got going here. I guess nothing. I guess Tigers are just coming to the line of scrimmage, so they get 1st and 10. So Tigers, a couple of chunk plays. Medora is going to run into massive red humanity up off the right side. Not much cooking there that time. He tried to dance his way through, not able to find any running room. And Diesel Cox, is there a better name for a defensive lineman than Diesel Cox? Diesel! I love it.
Yeah.
And a good player, too. So being 2nd and 8, Tigers can get a 1st down, looks like. They're taking a little bit of time here.
Yeah. The Rams have the play clock in the background there, too, so they can see what they're doing for time.
Tigers go bunch set. They like to pass out of this, too. They're going to run, but not for long. That was on the keeper, and they let the whistle go a little bit.
Yeah.
Maybe back to the line of scrimmage goes Medora on the keep. Not much there. So we're still in the first quarter, ticking down, 1:17 left. Rams 12, Tigers 7, Tigers threatening. Tigers have field goal capability with Levi Moore from here. We'll see if they go. They like to go to McGrain sometimes. Tigers come on with a guy late. They're going to throw over the middle, and something came flying in.
Yeah, in the secondary.
Yeah, it came from the secondary into the offensive backfield. So illegal shift, maybe the Tigers weren't set. I'm not sure. Guy downfield? That's what that call might be from that back guy.
It was such a quick play that...
They're talking about it.
Having a discussion, for sure.
Well, the referee, the white hat, threw one, and then one came from either the umpire or the back judge.
So maybe 2 separate fouls here.
Maybe. Well, yeah, you have to think something because they're talking about it for a long time. What's going to bring up, if nothing changes, is 4th and 8.
One's
Waved
picked
off.
up. So they must have just talked about it and picked up the flag.
Okay, all right. So Tiger's going to send in the field goal. Freshman kicker Levi Moore. Snap back, it's high, but it's down, it's up. It's a good-looking kick, and it is good. So Rams hold them to a field goal, and that will make it 12-10. We've got 22 points and still 50 seconds left here in the first, Jeremy. And, we said conducive to offensive football tonight, and, the Rams have big plays, Tigers have big plays, and, we're seeing quite a tilt here, and certainly I hope the fans at home are enjoying this one. It's been a lot of fun here so far, Jim.
Yeah, definitely a good response for the Tigers there. I think you said it earlier, Coach. As long as they can hang in, get confidence, and stay within a score, I think they're going to be fine.
Well, at some point, you've got to stop the Ram offense, and that's easier said than done. Averaging almost 50 points a game, so...
And like you said, we've seen all kinds of offensive plays from them already. Short stuff, deep stuff.
Moore gets into one. Rams will start up near side. Pretty good special teams play by the Tigers.
Yeah, real
Whalen in there on the tackle. And
real good contain on the outside there to funnel it back to the inside.
Yeah, Perry came up the right side looking for a crease. Couldn't really find one. 44 seconds left here. Clock will start on the ready for play. We're going to see Parker Moran launch one to Hankey downfield. One got called back, and now we got pre-snap whistle. What are we doing?
Maybe a equipment check?
Yeah, it might be. Yeah, it must be an equipment check, huh? Rams want to run. Noise is quick in the hole. He stutters and he accelerates through. Waits for his blocks to set up. He's a very
patient, very patient.
Good patient runner, Jimmy, right?
Sees the lanes and doesn't try to get to him too quick. Lets it develop and then scoots inside of it.
Caden Veyu, one of the leaders for the Rams out front. Number 55, a terrific two-way lineman. Noise again. End of the secondary in big time. Dances down inside the 40-yard line. So Rams have seen something in the run game, and they are going to it, and Noise is ripping them off. So I think that's going to end an exciting first quarter of action. Rams 12, Tigers 10. We'll take a break. We'll come back and catch our breath here on this one. You are watching Munsing Media's production of the 147th meeting, the oldest rivalry in the state of Maine. We're back after this.
For years, you've worked hard, saved wisely, and dreamed of this moment. Retirement is one of life's biggest decisions. You don't have to navigate it alone. With Gosline Retirement Planning by your side, you can retire with confidence. We're a team of fiduciaries who specialize in the transition from work life to retirement life, and we're here to help. We at GRP are committed to building a plan that lets you live and give better than you thought possible.
When you need top quality aggregate, you need McGee Construction. From gravel, sand, and crushed stone to specialty materials, McGee Construction has supplied Maine's contractors and homeowners for over 35 years. No project is too big or too small. Whether you're building a driveway, a home, a highway, we've got the materials you need delivered on time every time. For reliable service, expert advice, and high-quality aggregate, trust McGee Construction. Built on trust, driven by quality.
Second quarter, 1st and 10 Rams. Parker Morin. Now he wants to throw. He's back, lets it go downfield. He's got his man down the middle. Touchdown, Rams. No, out of bounds, I guess. Just pushed out of bounds inside the 5. That was Hankey again.
Yeah, very high-powered offense, Coach.
Yeah, a lot of weapons there, and Hankey is 6'5", and he can go get the ball. You know, they like to isolate. Tigers good in the defensive backfield. I wouldn't say height was their main asset there. And Hankey went up and took that one away. Little dish off to the side, and Noyes is stopped inside the 1. Just a little swing pass to the outside. More, almost a run play in a sense, Jimmy, just dropping that ball out there and hoping
toss.
that, long toss and just hoping you beat the first guy. And, you know, when you get a guy like Anderson Noyes out there and, he can wiggle his way home. Second and goal for the Rams, just inside the 1-yard line. Morin went far right, so this is their wildcat with Noyes. Noyes got it. He's coming up the middle, and he's going to plow ahead over that left side. In for the touchdown. Anderson Noyes, his second touchdown of the game. And behind the big guy, Brody King Jones over there on the left side. He rode the submarine right into the end zone.
Yeah, that was set up with that nice deep pass to Hankey.
Fellows. This time he's up and good. So the Rams out to a 9-point lead as they score the first touchdown of the second quarter. They have scored every time. They scored after the Tibbetts interception. And every time since then.
Doesn't leave a lot of stats for your punter. Well, last time Tigers had a pretty good return, just a penalty set them back a little bit. So if they can have a clean one here and get some decent field position to
So Fellows, they got 3 guys offsides. Tigers looking for the middle return. Can they squeeze into it? Yeah, they do a little bit. And out over the 30-yard line go the Tigers on the return. It was Chadwick on the return. Luke Whalen, I'm sorry, it was Luke Whalen. Luke, a freshman.
We'll see what the Tigers have up their sleeve here. They've run the ball successfully up the middle. And a couple big pass plays have set up their scores.
Had the big run by Chadwick as well. So they've had their share of chunk plays, as have the Rams. It's been an offensive display. Medua wants to throw. He's got time. Shoots it over the middle. Got his man. And no, it's intercepted off the Tigers, and that's going to be picked off. I apologize there. I thought the Tigers had picked it up.
Yeah, both players.
We'll see. It's maybe just going to get the end of it here. Yeah, we just got to fix replay. Bryce Watson. So Rams, this is where the Rams are dangerous. So bring Hankey out. He's already had a bevy of catches, trips here to the near side for Parker Morin. Morin up inside. Tigers swarm to that one a little bit better. Eli Crook with the tackle, and a late flag came in.
Yeah, I think they might get a late hit. I don't know that it was intentional. I think his momentum just took him over the pile.
Sorry. Trying to fix replay, and I hit the wrong thing. I think I fixed it. All right, so 1st and 10 on the penalty. So Tigers with a sudden change here, and Rams already up by 9, looking to strike again. Noise in the backfield. They'll fake it to him, pre-snap whistle. So it's got to be either.
Looks like they're looking to march it back here.
Yeah, illegal procedure looks like on the Rams. Bring up a 1st and 15. Hankey comes far side with a trip set of receivers as well. Dimmons, the inside slot. They'll throw it to Dimmons. Dimmons wants to come to the outside, and Tigers on him pretty quickly. Elliott and Whalen there for the Tigers. That'll pick up some of the yardage lost on the penalty.
Rams have done a good job having an answer for duty. He usually applies a lot of pressure for the defense for the Tigers, and he's not been in the backfield as much as he usually has.
And they've set up probably some max protections, and yeah, the time for Morin has been good. It's a big offensive line here. Doing a good job of protecting the quarterback. A little slip screen inside. They've got guys downfield. Let's take a look at that, Jimmy. Watch a lineman. This is just a little slip screen.
Yeah, right there. I don't think
Wildcat, and not a lot, but didn't need a lot. Just needed a couple, and Tigers respond with Deering on the tackle. I believe it's enough.
With more screens being thrown in high school, I think that should be a point of emphasis for officials. We saw a little bit of that in the Levitt game of some downfield blocking during screens.
So they aren't. No need to measure. So it's going to be 1st down. And 10 at the 12. Pre-snap whistle. What are we doing? Didn't they blow the whistle, Jimmy?
Yeah, now the clock's going again.
What do we? They just got a do-over. Noise off the left side. I don't know that I've ever seen that.
No.
They blew the whistle, and then there was no huddle. They just went in and ran the play. That was funny looking. But a flag down, and it's back where you might get a illegal formation, illegal penalty here. Something. Holding.
Yeah.
Well, that's even, if you're the Tigers, that's even better. It's going to march him back a little bit. You know, Rams have stopped themselves a few times.
Yeah, and with that offense, they have the ability to overcome that at times. But big games, you're going to have to lessen the penalties a little bit.
Well, they're looking to cash in on the second turnover. They'll shift their power, and they'll run it that way out of the Wildcat. Tigers look to swarm to it, and that's a nice open field tackle. Noise on the tackle. Kruk with the tackle. I keep calling Eli his father, Luke. So that happens. I've been around 50 years. Jeekers.
Yeah, the names.
Yeah, the family names.
Although when you say Chadwick, you can cover almost.
Well, I wrote a
any generation.
I wrote a post there, and they had all the pictures, Chadwicks and all that. I said, geez, if we ever got a Hall of Fame going in Gardiner, you'd need just a wing for the Chadwicks and another wing for the Whalens.
Yeah.
Second down, 15 to go. Little trick play, wide open, touchdown Rams on the trick play. Little reverse pass, Austin Buckman wide open. Great execution here. Really isn't anything that the Rams can't run and can't do. Watch this. Good, we get the replay squared away. We'll be able to give you the whole play. They start like it's run. Then they come back out of the Wildcat, give it to Morin, and Morin's wide open completion there.
Yeah.
Pitch and catch to Austin Buckman.
Tigers let that end get out a little too easily on that play. Didn't make any contact.
So, I see we didn't bring our scoreboard back up. That's my fault. There we go. Thank Beth Cooley for that. Yeah, if you see something going on, remember, I'm trying to call the game, produce the game. And when we go to an ad, we take the scoreboard off. So if you don't see it back up there, I'm watching the Facebook feed, so that's where I am. 27-10. Well, we told you the Rams were scoring 49.6 points per game.
Yeah, and two of those scores, Coach, were set up on turnovers.
Yeah. So give their defense credit, making plays, cashing them in. Well, it's just not the Tigers that haven't had an answer defensively for the Rams this year. Nobody's had an answer for the Rams this year.
No.
And the neat thing, too, is, they play on turf. The weather's been great this way. It's the, perfect storm if you have an offense like Coach Lippert has and runs here. The conditions have been conducive to great offensive football. Tigers. And slipping down on a knee, he's down there. It's going to be just inside the 30-yard line. The freshman, Luke Whalen. He's had some returns lately. Good-looking freshman.
Yeah. The Tigers need to, be patient, not panic here. They still have time. If they can get one score back, they'll be within striking distance. So, gonna have to go the length of the field for it.
Yeah, Tigers move the ball. 2 turnovers, the difference in this one. And the high-powered offense of the Cony Rams has been clicking on all cylinders, as it has been all year. Off the left side, Duty looking for a hole, cuts it up. Nice run by Duty. Picks up about 8 yards on the carry on first down.
Yeah,
maybe 7 yards on the carry for Duty off the left side.
Some good blocking up front there by the Tigers.
6:36 left. Rob Munsing, Jim Palmer, Andy Munsing doing our camera. Tigers want to sweep, trying to get the outside, and they do. Well, not for a minute. Slung around, slung down. A loss is Duty.
Yeah, he had a split second where he could have cut that up inside and just didn't see it quick enough.
Bryce Watson. Watson's got an interception in the game. Came up from his secondary position. Rams defense pretty much overlooked over the course of the season. A lot of talk about the offense, but this is a really good defense too. They run well, they tackle well.
Yeah.
As we said, Cony among the top echelon teams in the state, regardless of class. We said that at the open. Tigers, Duty gets north and south, but into a mass of red. Tippett's in there on the tackle, one of the guys. Tippett's with the big play early on. had the tip interception. Set up a touchdown with that. Watson with his interception set one up as well. This will be the first punt of the game on 4th and 4. Tigers ran the fake punt last week. That wasn't successful. They had the shift. They were hoping to draw the opponent offsides. They didn't. And Rams don't like what they saw. They will take a quick timeout. So as we said, we like to pass along condolences to the family of Conrad Lewis, great coach and teacher in Gardiner. And certainly, I got to know Conrad a lot, came on to the district in 1977, and just a fantastic guy. Used to play softball against him. I want to let you know a celebration of Conrad's life will be held at 11 o'clock on Saturday, November 15th at Natanis Golf Course located at 735 Weber Pond Road in Vassalboro, Maine. Families requested that you show your hometown pride by wearing your favorite high school or Yankee jersey or Red Sox if you dare. Conrad, big Yankee fan. That's why he and Michelle Hunt got along so well, both big Yankee fans. And certainly it was neat to, to see those days when Conrad and be kidding us with the Yankees winning all their things and all that. It was just great. So Tigers go for it. And let's see. Going to be on the spot. I think they picked up the first down. So good job by the Tigers. They reconsidered, came out, and what the heck? Nothing to, be worried about here for the Tigers. This is a weird game this year, Jimmy, because where they're in different divisions, right? Both teams are assured. Nobody's turning uniforms tonight. That used to be the way it was. You turn your uniform in after the game if you weren't going on the playoffs, and that happened a lot of times. And Tigers are going to stay in the power front, and they'll toss it to Chadwick. Chadwick trying to get to the outside. Might get back to the closer line scrimmage. Is going to lose some yardage on that toss out of the power set. I think Tigers just trying to run some clock and get something positive going here. They did pick up the first down, but they're going to lose a little bit on that one. I guess I'll say he got back to the line of scrimmage, so it'll be, loss of 2. David Hopkins right to our left here doing the announcing. Elliott comes out near side. Dual receivers both sides. Madua to throw. He's got time. Shoots it over the middle. He's going to... incomplete. Picked up off the bounce.
I was going to say, I didn't see it go to the ground.
Yeah, I didn't. It was funny. I only went to it because I saw the stop. So Rams playing some good pass defense as well. Madua's had time, but the Rams have played well underneath.
Yeah,
that's where the interceptions have come from.
Everything in the middle underneath has been a strong suit for the Rams.
Tigers will throw it out near side, some running room, and finished by Duty.
It's going to be close, a little short, but good little short pass to Duty to the right.
Yeah, a little run play.
And, I'll take him one-on-one a lot of times, and he made a nice move.
Yes, he did. And the thing Duty will do, he'll lay the boom down on you. He'll finish the run. He's a little worse for the wear there. He's a tough, hard-knocking kid.
Yeah, he changes speeds really well.
Yeah. Just a sophomore, Jimmy. I mean, the Tigers skill, but, you got a sophomore quarterback. Duty a sophomore. Get some good skill guys coming back. Evan Whalen, Luke Whalen. 4th and 1. Tigers are bringing out the power offense. This is the power offense here. Madua's got the call. They've got to get to the... Got to pick up a full yard here.
Yeah, a little over the 50.
Just a touch. Tigers in the full house set. Rams load the box. Maduro wants to throw, and it's tipped away. And play action pass, but they weren't buying it. They were coming hard, and getting the pressure on very quickly was Landon Perry. And Rams will take over 1st and 10 at about midfield. Tigers tried to fool the Rams. They want to get the ball into the flat, but
too much pressure.
Too much pressure. Going to your left, it's hard.
Yeah.
And
what do we have for time, Coach? I'll try to get that.
yeah, 4:05, Jimmy. So into Tiger territory. Rams leading 27-10. Keep. Little inside, outside. Parker Moore making people miss, and Elliott on the tackle for the Tigers, but not before. Nice little deke and go. Off the left side. First time we've seen Parker on the carry. As we said, Rams bye next week. Tigers bye next week. So, you know, both teams going to be able to rest up for the playoff run.
Yeah.
3:53 left here.
This time of year, it's nice to have a couple weeks to get healthy.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Maybe put some more weapons in.
I know we had put any more in for the Rams. Up the middle. Noise trying to get away. Can't. Good tackle by Chadwick is.
Noise on the carry.
Wrestled them down after a couple of yards.
Been real impressed with the execution of the Rams screen game. You mentioned it, Coach.
Always strong.
A lot of different looking screens so that you can't key on one situation.
They get razzled, they get dazzled, they get north and south. This is a well-machined offense, and Coach Lippett at the controls is a master. Rams looking to see what the Tigers' adjustments are. Now they'll try to disguise it, and they do. Morin wants to roll to his right, gets flushed, lets it go, and good finish by the Tigers there on the tackle. Give credit to Chase McGrain coming over, and they try to get it to Demmons. Demmons did a good job. Ethan came back.
Yeah.
Give his quarterback Morin a good target, but good close by McGrain. Knocked the ball away. So 3rd and 6.
And the thing I noticed with Morin for the Rams is he's always moving in the backfield. It's never usually a straight drop back. He's either rolling or throwing a screen.
Yeah, helps you set the protection if you roll him. Now he's back. Now he wants to throw out late. Does. And he's going to complete it past the stakes. Wheeling with the tackle, but Demmons with the good possession reception. Went up and got it. Well, Ethan Demmons was one of the award winners before the game. One of the top students in his class. I was talking to athletic director T.J. Maines. Just couldn't say enough good things about Ethan, and won one of the scholarships before the game. Henry Gingras won it for the Tigers. Two great kids right there, those two.
Yeah.
Some running room for Noise, but gets stripped from behind, brought down by Chadwick again. Wheeling in to help out. Yeah, two great kids won the award here. This is the, I had a paper here, but it fell somewhere. It's the Great American Rivalry as well, and they give out scholarships before the game. So they gave one to each team, and congratulations to Ethan Demmons, Lucas Gingras, award winners. 2nd and 10. Emmons in motion. Noise. Tigers doing a better job at the line of scrimmage. Crook in on it. Deering and Barron. Also for the Gardiner Tigers, as Tigers standing up along the line of scrimmage. Not penetrating like they were early on. And
yeah.
Noise was able to pick his way through. You know, he wouldn't accelerate
seams, yeah.
until he saw it. 3rd down, 3 to go. 1:35. Stay with us at the half. We'll have the legends. Tigers jump, but I don't think they moved, and I think the
timeout.
Timeout was called. So next week, no game for us. And then Tigers will have a home game, first round of the playoffs. And that will be...
Yeah,
the 7th?
Yeah, they'll and they're not going to play anybody from the playing game, I don't believe. I think it's going to be probably, if they stay in that third slot, the 6th seed.
Yeah, it'll be probably a 3-6 matchup, likely, as the...
That could be Nokomis, could be Foxcroft. They're so close right now.
They'll know tomorrow
Yep.
who they're going to play, because the first 6 teams are going to get byes.
Yeah.
Yep. So they will know.
Just one division for C.
So we'll have more on that later. Noise.
Good cut.
Jump cuts it right. Picks up some tough yards. Going to bring up a first down for the Rams. Hurry up here. Noise. Russell down. Tigers were right there. Crook in to make the tackle. He was the first guy to get a hand on Noise.
Good time to work on your clock management here going into the playoffs.
Yeah. Noise going to take it again. Up the middle. Tigers are there. Pretty stalwart in the middle. Deering, one of the guys there. For the Tigers, get some help. Third down 10. Morin over the middle, throws, back shoulder incomplete. Attempting to hit Hankey again. Hankey went down over the middle. He's been running to the outside. That time he little skinny post there and a little dig route. And ball was behind him a little bit, so it'll bring up a 4th and 10. See what the Rams want to do. I think there's a penalty that came in late, too.
Yeah, there was one on the left sideline that came out.
I think I saw him go to the hat, and that would be illegal downfield, which we thought we might have caught earlier. We'll see. Well, the clock will stop, and now the Rams... Well, somebody's taking a timeout.
Yeah, the official wound the clock.
They started it. It shouldn't have been started.
Yeah, what do they have up there, Coach?
Well, Tigers will take a time. I don't think that's a bad Tiger timeout. You can take them home with you, right?
Yeah, right.
Take them in the locker room at the half. No need for that. So they'll take the timeout, make sure they're set on 4th and 10. They've tried to get some pressure on Parker Morin, but Parker's a pretty cool customer. Even under pressure, he'll sidestep it.
Well, what's great about their offense is, you feel like you can get pressure on, but then here comes a screen.
Yeah, right, exactly, yeah.
So they can burn you with the screen when you over pursue.
Yeah, likely you got to think that you're going to see a pass at least to the pass the stakes.
Yeah.
You can see some. I don't think this is a screen time because you're dependent on picking up 10 yards. I think probably where you've given him pretty good time. Parker's had pretty good time back there, and I think that you get time to run that route down and get past the stakes here. Demons will go out in the slot and far side there will be Clark.
Yeah, unless it's a screen to Alonzo Connor, Coach.
Yeah. You'll get some shuffle motion on the outside. And out of bounds, the pass is complete. So that's going to pick up the first down. So they threw an extra man into the mix there. Anderson Noise, he went in shuffle motion, and it almost turned into an outside run type game with the receivers walking downfield. Rams. And tripped up just inside the 5-yard line. And 13 seconds left. So we'll let you know that. Jimmy can change that. Did I show you how to change that, Jimmy?
Yeah.
Look at that. Jimmy's
I didn't see them stop the
on clock management. Yeah, they did. They called timeout. 13 seconds left, 13.7 seconds left. So we'll call it 13.
Well, what you're hoping tonight, too, Coach, is to get out of the game healthy. So
Yeah, both sides. Absolutely.
This is a time of year where kids, you almost have to get a ticket to get into the trainer's room.
Yeah.
Our trainer does a good job there, DJ Rutherford, but I know he's been busy with guys coming in and out this time of year.
So 13 seconds left. And Tigers hold, so change of possession. That was a fourth down play. So I didn't think he got it, but there was no signal.
Yeah.
At all.
This is encroachment.
Yeah, Rams will jump off sides. I don't think that the Tigers want to do anything exotic here. So the Tigers get a hold, get a stop. Okay. So it's 1st and 5. And they'll just run it off the left side. They get some running room as Rams are in prevent. It's Dorsey trying to get outside. Duty, I'm sorry, not Dorsey. Travis Dorsey from Travis Dotson, I think I was thinking of. I got so many guys here in the brain cells. You rub them together and you never know what's coming out. And a good run by the Tigers.
Yeah, you think of all the names you've gone through over the years.
Yeah. 50 years for me, Jimmy. Proud of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, you and I both had the pleasure of coaching in this game, and I always said the big responsibility was to take care of the game. You know, that's your job there when you have it. Take care of the game. Both these guys, they get it. Patrick Munzing, B.L. Lippett, sons of coaches that coach in this game and taking good care of it. Duty stays in bounds, and that will do it. So we played one half of football, and the Cony Rams came in high-powered. They have been high-powered. They lead it over the Gardiner Tigers 27-10. Well, we'll step away for a break, hear from some of our sponsors. Then we'll have our halftime legends will be in the house when we come back after this.
At Randolph Hardware, our game plan is simple. We offer way more than just hardware. We have a huge selection of paint, plumbing, electrical, and gardening supplies to help you complete simple projects to major home renovations. We also offer a rental center, factory authorized power equipment repair, and the best tool selection around. So stop in today and let the Randolph Hardware team help make your project a winner. At Randolph Hardware, our game plan is simple. We offer way more than just...
When choosing a financial institution to entrust your hard-earned money to, bigger is not always better. Will you be noticed? Will you be heard? At Gardiner Federal Credit Union, our members aren't account numbers. They're our friends and neighbors. Each member has a vote, a voice. What matters to you matters to us. Lending decisions are based not solely on your credit score, but on who you truly are. We work diligently year-round to end hunger. We donate and volunteer throughout the community, supporting neighborhood events. We are local people making local decisions, investing in our members and giving back to our communities. Gardiner Federal Credit Union, where your money has a voice.
The Hutchinson Family Sports Foundation is proud to support Munzing Media's production of live streaming high school sports. We recognize the hard work and dedication of Maine's high school student athletes, and we applaud Munzing Media's pioneering live streaming efforts. The Hutchinson Family Sports Foundation.
Since 1892. And it changes the game, 35-26. This has been a wacko affair.
Started by the Corliss family in Pittston in 2019, Corliss Gravel Pit offers some of Kennebec County's highest quality gravel products. Located just south of the old Cedar Grove Road, on the right off Route 27, we offer a variety of products for all of your needs. At Corliss Gravel Pit, our loader is always ready and on site. Local deliveries on larger quantities are always available. And we offer discounts on large quantities as needed. We also offer plowing and sanding services during those tough Maine winters.
Corliss Gravel Pit is family owned and operated since 2019, producing Kennebec County's highest quality gravel at a fair price.
Coaches and athletes know that teamwork is a key to success. At the Gosline Insurance Group, our team is comprised of knowledgeable, enthusiastic, and dedicated agency personnel who are committed to keeping our clients informed and protected. Featuring 9 agencies throughout the area, the Gosline Insurance Group is the largest locally owned independent agency group in Central Maine. As a trusted choice agent, we are dedicated to you and are committed to treating you as a person and not as a policy. This commitment means we will work for you and not the insurance company. So call us today and let our team put you on the path to success.
Why waste valuable time and gasoline traveling around when you can enjoy one-stop shopping at Goggins IGA in Randolph? Goggins is locally owned by people you know and trust at the heart of our community. Goggins offers the convenience of one-stop shopping, in-store banking, a large selection of liquors and wines, and a full-service pharmacy. At Goggins IGA, you're in, you're out, you're home.
At Fowler's Roofing, our staff and crews are very reliable and professional. We've been servicing New England for over a decade. When we approach a job from the free estimate to the finished product, the #1 goal is establishing trust with the homeowner and to provide them with 100% satisfaction. We specialize with shingle roofing, framing, siding, earthwork, metal roofing, metal buildings, and so much more. We are proud members of the Better Business Bureau, the Kennebec Valley Chamber of Commerce, and the Mid-Maine Chamber of Commerce. We are fully certified, thoroughly insured, and we offer a 24-hour emergency service serving the state of Maine, as well as a 5-year warranty on labor. As a business in the Kennebec County area, we are very proud to be a continuing sponsor for local schools and sports teams, building a better community with Fowler's.
At our firm, we have the client and only the client in mind. Our mission is to get to know and understand your needs, wants, and long-term goals. We want to help you develop, implement, and monitor a strategy that's designed to address your individual situation. We understand the challenges families face today. From managing debt to saving for college to retirement, these personal finance challenges can be overwhelming. Our commitment is to utilize all of our resources to help you pursue your goals. We believe in thinking out of the box, and we are not afraid to challenge conventional wisdom in our approach to financial services and preserving wealth. All of our energy, commitment, and efforts are focused on you, the client, and your satisfaction.
At Central Maine Community College, we are building things that last. We're investing in technology, new facilities, and offering more degree programs than ever before. You can get the traditional college experience at a fraction of the cost, and for some, it's even free.
Wait, did she just say free?
That's right, free tuition for Maine high school grads from 2022 to 2025. Set your goals and find your path at CMCC. Let's build a future together.
Elliott Office Products is a family-owned business that has been around since 1985. Grandpa Charlie started the business as a service technician, and it has evolved into a full-servicing printing company. From simple copies to full logo design, we offer it all under one roof. Located in Farmingdale, Maine, we are at the heart of many different communities. We love assisting new and existing customers with any of their printing needs. Stop by, call, email, or send us a message on Facebook. We would love to help.
We're back at halftime. As you know, Mark Poole has been running the Legend program with the chain gang, so we decided to do it this time up here at Cony, calling an audible here, and we've got the dueling. We're calling it the dueling legends. Mark O'Brien on the left here, Cony High School, and Moochie Davis. Well, guys, we go back 50 years with you guys playing in this game.
That's right.
I mean. it's obvious things have changed a little bit. Let's get your observations on it. First, from your standpoint, Mark, you played in probably, the 74, 75, 76 game?
Correct, yes.
So over 50 years ago. And, of course, you go back, you played for Coach Burgess, and I'm sure Coach is watching tonight.
Yep.
And then for John Dudley in your years at Cony. And it was kind of like it is. We're like a throwback to the future here as well today, as both teams are in different divisions. That's how it was, Mark, back when you guys played.
I think that's probably right. Yes. Yeah.
You were Class A.
We were Class A and playing the bigger schools in the state.
Yeah, all the way from Bangor, all the way down south, and that's how that went.
Yep.
And Gardiner, Moochie was in the Pine Tree Conference back in the days. You were a sophomore in the 74 game, and that wasn't pretty, but it was pretty for Cony. And then 75, 76, 75 was my first year here. So as you take a look, how have you guys, Mark, obviously you've been a pillar of the community here in Augusta over the years and done a great job with your public service.
Thank you.
So you have definitely stayed in touch with the community, but what does a game like this do for community?
Well, it really brings the community together. We have a lot of people in the community have played in this game, have sons, fathers, grandfathers who played in the game, and it's something you can count on every year. It's really exciting. I know the schools really get into it as well as the alumni. So it's a lot of fun every time. You can count on this being a great game every year.
Well, how about you, Mooch? What are your thoughts of it over the years? And then we'll go back to the time that you tried to tackle Mark.
Yeah. Well, it's interesting because Mark and I started reconnecting the past few years, Cony Gardiner week, and I'd send him a picture of the game that we played as seniors. But we go back, we played each other 4 times, and we won 2 in Gardiner, and he won. Of course, they won 2 up at Cony. And we were really reminiscing. We had coffee this week, and so we each won 2, but they outscored us, 88-80, and we got beat pretty bad one year, 59-14. That was one big game, 59-14. But it was always very exciting, obviously, and we were talking about the difference in the stadium tonight, which is fantastic, and the one at Gardiner, obviously very nice as well. But, we played at Quimby, and Capitol Park, and they were just 2 very unique places to play and just a great setting. But to see it go on and continue as the years are going on, it's been pretty exciting. And I was telling Mark earlier, I said, I really loathed you guys, back in the day. And Mark said this. He said, that's what my son used to say. But it's a great thing, as Mark said, for both communities. And Coach, he's got a great story. He told me the story about John Burgess. I said, you got to tell this story. So tell us the 59-14 story.
All right. So
real quick,
this was the game down in Gardiner where Cony won 59-14, and really a lopsided game. Late in the game, probably close to the end of the game, we were driving again down deep in Gardiner territory, and then John Burgess chips David Diplock onto the field, and David's kind of backpedaling onto the field and has his hands up. Who am I in for? Who am I in for? And Coach Burgess saying, just get on the field. Because he wanted to take a penalty for too many men on the field, so we wouldn't score again.
Oh my gosh, yeah. That exactly sounds like Coach Burgess. And Coach likely watching tonight, Mark, and we had him out to the field the other night for when we give out the John Burgess Award down there, and it's what it is. It's service to Gardiner football. Moochie knows that award well, and others have seen it over the years, and it's just a great tribute to Coach Burgess. Coach B, I think, is one of the few that coached on both sides, and athletic director at both schools.
Yeah.
So it's.
I really enjoyed playing for Coach Burgess. I really did. Yeah.
You know what his nickname was in college?
No, tell me.
Moose Burgess from UMass. He was all New England, all East Coast, I think, as a player at the University of Massachusetts. A great player.
So you UMass coaches ended up in the Cony Gardiner rivalry. That's pretty cool.
Well, just another footnote to this story. I'm sure, Mark, you remember the great legendary coach here at Cony, Dana Dougherty.
Yeah.
And Coach Dougherty, Munsing here, are from the same high school in Massachusetts, and we get to coach in this great same class. So another unique feature here, and the coach was just great. He was a member of the class.
Way back in the day.
Yeah.
Well, you've done a great job Rob, too. I mean, bringing this, I mean, there's a lot of folks who can't be here tonight, right? But you know, bring this into many living rooms. I know there's some friends in other parts of the country, you know, that are watching this.
You guys on. I'm glad we figured out how to get you on camera.
Yeah, that's good.
I was a little scared about putting Moochie on camera because I've only got one camera. I have backup, but nonetheless,
good.
you know, Moochie's an old media guy, Mark. He used to do the South Portland games. Yeah. So you know, we've got to get him on here a little bit.
We had some great years.
Yeah.
That was some great football. I mean, you know, like I said, Rob, we talked about my senior year. Sophomore year, we had a perfect season. We were 0-10. And our leading scorer was our nose guard. He blocked the punt in the end zone against Mountain Blue and landed on it. That's the only points we had.
Yeah.
But then you and John came, to Gardiner my sophomore year and took that same group of guys, won 5 games, and won six games my senior year. Beat this guy twice. He was very difficult to tackle.
He was
we
load.
had no right beating them that game.
And George Jones, was he the other running back?
He was.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
You two guys.
Yeah. Tough.
Yeah, I told I was coaching defensive back, Moochie, all 112 pounds of them, saying you better hit these guys low because they're going to run you over. And I don't know if Moochie ever told you, but he had an interception in that 1976 game. He probably just never mentioned it, Mark.
I've heard about it once or twice.
Yeah, I remind him that I caught Donnie Tondro's last pass.
Yeah, and Donnie ended up coaching with me. He was assistant coach for us, and a great guy. You guys, that 76 team was really good. You and George, and you had Robbie Deves on the outside as a wide receiver, and Donnie Tondro as the quarterback, and we had some really good players.
We had some great guys, Pete Corrado, Pat Sorois, Pat Staples, Gary McAllister, and that Mark and I were talking just before the game. That the touchdown that Sorois scored at the end of the half, I don't think he caught it all week, Rob, in practice.
No.
Right, he couldn't catch that pass, and here it is, 4th and 12, with seconds left in the first half, and Sorois out of the backfield. It makes the catch diving into the end zone. But we had no right beating these guys. But as you said this week, the fundamentals, right?
Well, I was telling Mooch, one thing I always admired, respected, and was aware of with the Gardiner program is they always were very strong on the fundamentals and the technique and the consistency and game after game. I remember my freshman year, I said to others, that was the hardest I'd ever been hit all year long, and that was the last game of the season. That was the Gardiner game, and that kind of carried over all 4 years. The Gardiner teams always excelled at execution and fundamentals.
I remember back, Quimby Field was packed that afternoon on a Friday afternoon for a freshman football game. Go at Gardiner Cony back in 70, the fall of 74. It was amazing.
Well, let's just get your quick thoughts here before we wrap up at the half about this Cony offense, Mark. Holy gosh,
as advertised,
they can do it all. They came in averaging close to 50 points a game, and you can see why they can do everything.
Yeah, Parker Morton is just an outstanding quarterback, and they've got a running game as well to kind of complement it. And very excited for what may be in store for the rest of the season as well.
He comes as advertised, that's for sure. Can throw the ball really, really well, and their running backs are shifty too. They can move, get through the line pretty quickly. It's going to be very difficult for Gardiner to come back, I think, on this one.
Yeah.
Well, guys, I want to thank you for coming on. Boy, this has been great to have you guys on.
Yeah,
and,
thanks, Rob. Thanks a bunch, Mark.
Appreciate the
as always,
invitation.
man.
We'll make it an annual event. I like this idea. So we're going to take a break. We'll come back. We'll have second half action here after this.
My name is Sheena Epperson, and I grew up right here in West Gardiner. As a kid, my dream was simple: to have a place where I could play basketball, run drills, and feel like I belong. Not just for me, but for every kid who needed a team, a coach, a community. I've spent the last 15 years coaching and mentoring athletes across Central Maine, and every day I make this drive towards a place that's become more than just a court. It's where the kids find their voices, where families gather, where memories are made on the painted pavement, under the skies, and they create big dreams. I'm thankful for every space we've been given. It's time to build a home, a place that reflects the heart of this community, a place where our values, teamwork, respect, confidence, determination, and commitment live in every corner. Atlantic Youth Sports isn't just a program, it's a promise. And now it's time to give that promise a permanent home to grow.
Hi, my name is Anna. I play for Maine Hype, and the reason I love AYS is because the coaches have pushed me to be a better basketball player.
Hi, my name is Lexi. I play for Maine Hype, and one of the reasons why I love AYS is because it gave me an opportunity to grow as a basketball player, and it made me fall in love with the sport.
Help us build our home, donate, volunteer, sponsor at aysinc.org.
So we're back here. Missed the kickoff, but we want to make sure we got our friends at AYS on. Glad to be able to do that. Cony Rams will take over. First possession here of the second half is. I want to thank Mark O'Brien and Moochie Davis for coming up here at halftime. Boy, wasn't that slick. They did a great job there. Noise coming off here on their side. Got more running room into the secondary. Bring our scoreboard up and get it cooking here. Here we go. Get the dueling legends off here. Here we go. Got some people getting back in their stands, blocking us out a little bit. 1st and 10 for the Rams. So they picked up the first down. Left side Noise. Bangs it down for about 5. Back in here, Jim?
Yeah.
All right.
See if I can get the time accurate here, Coach. What do you got?
Yeah, 11:13.
Oh, I'm not.
Andy.
Ben Hankey. About a 40-yard touchdown pass there from Morin to Hankey.
So we realized we missed some of the action here as we passed equipment back in after doing the interviews or something. We stepped on a cable or something happened here, and we apologize for that, but looks like we're back and going now. Rams picked up the touchdown. Jimmy can explain it to you. I was trying to fix it. They'll go for 2 here, roll off the left side. Tigers deny the 2-point conversion.
So we're not able at this time to update the scoreboard or the clock here. So, but it's going to be 33-10 early in the third quarter. Rams took advantage of getting the ball first in the second half and took it down and scored.
Yeah, I have to redo all the settings, Jimmy. I apologize to folks at home. And we're working under tight quarters in here.
So big test for the Tigers here to try to respond to that quick score by the Rams. Knowing the Tigers, they're not going to stop fighting and stop playing. They're going to compete right till the end here. So we'll see if they can put together a drive. They were successful in the first half with some inside runs, a couple big plays on a pass and a run by Chadwick. It's a good kickoff. It's going to go out of bounds, though, for the Tigers.
Yeah, they may choose to take the ball. Okay, just be patient, everybody. Don't start telling us that you didn't see this, you didn't see that. We're aware that we got unplugged up here.
So the Tigers going to take the ball. 1st down 10. Tigers going to start from their own 35 here. Medor coming out as and gun as quarterback. Motion by McGrain. And another motion coming back.
I think we got it for you, Jimmy. Just
okay.
Nobody move. We're squeezed in, and we got 4,000 cables, and something got hit when we passed after the interview. I was just raving to Jimmy. Said, "Oh boy, that was such a great interview, such a great," and then boom, we went down. But it was still a great interview.
It was.
With those two guys.
It's like freeze tag up here, Coach. You can't move.
Yeah.
You have to
All right, let's see. We got the score correct, and
I'm gonna get the time here.
Pretty close. Hold that time, Jimmy. It's 9:43, so we'll hold the time. Tigers got a 1st and 15. So I'm not sure what's going on with the Tigers set here. I haven't looked to see why they're being called for this, whether they're not set and then going in motion, or what the deal is.
Yeah, it's an early flag, so.
Well, 1st and 20. And that breaks right down out of the gate, and Caden Vayu says hello. So Tigers showing a little bit of their inexperience right here, and not sure exactly how to maneuver here out of this situation, as they took back-to-back penalties and then a loss on the first down play. So I think if you're the Tigers, just want to try to find something positive here. Second down. Medua wants to throw. Shoots it down, and that's going to be intercepted by the Rams, his second of the game. Bryce Watson picked off the Medua pass. Takes it down inside the 20 for the Cony Rams.
Yeah, other than the one big pass early for the Tigers, the Rams secondary has been all over they've been ball hawking the whole second half. I mean, the whole game.
That's their 3rd interception of the game, the second by Bryce Watson. You know, all the talk is about the high-powered offense, but the Rams are good in all facets of the game. We're very impressed with them. Up off the left side, up the middle, and skidding inside the 5-yard line.
Yeah, each of those interceptions, Coach, have set up the Rams in good field position to put points on the board.
They've scored off 2 of them and threatening to score off the 3rd turnover right here. Trying to get some of the fans not to be standing in front of the camera for us. Wildcat. And touchdown Rams. So back-to-back quick touchdowns on their first drive of the second half. And now after the Watson interception, they take it home. And they lead it now 39-10.
Yeah, so the Rams are on pace for their their scoring average per game. Yeah.
Exactly. Well, I think you'll see Coach Lippett probably start to get some substitutes in, as you know, as we said, you know, both these teams are hoping to make some, you know, some good strides in the postseason play. So the Rams will move it to 41-10. Why don't we take we're going to see if we get any of our sponsors we still need to run. Yeah, why don't we take a break? We'll come back. No, we're going to stay right here with it. We'll take a break. If we get another something at the end of the quarter, I think would be the way to do that. So lots of football going on around the state tonight.
Yeah, good.
No scores for you to report because we're busy than one-arm paper hangers up here. Doing all that we're doing.
Yeah, you had mentioned the Thornton Academy game tonight. You also
big
have
game.
Herman and Levitt squaring off.
Yes,
over
that's
in
a big
Levitt.
game. Yep. And, of course, you know, we're unable to respond to any of your personal messages or anything else like that. We apologize for that. We can't be on social media here tonight. Here's the kickoff. And good coverage all night by the Rams on kickoff coverage. That was Watson on the tackle. He's had a game for himself, hasn't he?
Yeah, yeah.
2 interceptions. Set up 2 touchdowns.
Some special team play, yeah. The Tigers, I think, want to look to just try to put a drive together with what worked early, with maybe some inside runs and some RPOs that they were successful with.
Yeah, get back to running some of your base offense and. This guy is flag happy here.
Yeah,
I haven't.
I think I'm asking what are we doing wrong? And as a head coach, that's a number of false starts.
Yeah, that. You know, usually we see something, but I really haven't.
I don't know, like if the center's picking up because it's early in the set, so I don't know if the center is moving the ball or.
I'm not sure. Tigers bang it left side, not much.
Yeah, there's some hard yards in there. Chadwick hasn't had a lot to work with, but he had that one big run early in the first half.
Yeah, back when the Tigers were going back and forth with the run. It's just hard to keep up with this scoring machine, Jim.
Yeah, it's a fast break offense.
Yeah, right. That's well spoken. Herman was ahead 7-6 in their game. Medua, now he wants to run, comes left side, getting a little running room, going to go out to the outside and knocked out of bounds, about the 25-yard line. Going to bring up 3rd and long for the Tigers. Well, it's good to see that Ethan Dimmons has been able to play here tonight, coming off that injury. He'll be a key component of their play going forward in the playoffs. 3rd and long. Tigers wheel and thrown into coverage, and that's an interception, kept in bounds by Dimmons. So Dimmons picked off the wheel route, stayed right at home. They were playing zone, so he was just staying back in his 3rd.
Yeah, he didn't jump anything too quick. He just stayed there and stayed in his coverage and did his job there.
So 4th turnover of the night for the Tigers, and turn the ball over to a powerful offense like this is recipe for disaster, and Rams have made the Tigers pay for those turnovers. And content to run now. Turtle will come in, make the tackle for the Tigers, along with Chadwick.
Flag here, another flag.
Dueling flag, so they're probably going to take control of that right now, I would imagine.
Yeah, I mean, both these teams don't want to lose players for the first round of the playoffs, so officials doing a good job of catching it here.
Yeah, set the tone, say, hey, listen, guys, this is how we're going to do it. Coaches will probably step in as well and say, hey, get over here and cool down. .6:30 left here in the 3rd. So you can run that clock a little bit, Jimmy. Let it go during this time. We'll catch up. So those going to offset. So signal sent. Also lost another great former staff member at Gardiner Regional Middle School, Betty Doe, longtime educator and tremendous person, helped a lot of kids. Betty just recently lost her battle. Noise dances, picks up 5 off the right side.
Yeah, Noyes does a good job of just shuffling his feet, keeping his feet going until something develops, and then he sees it immediately and makes a move. Very patient runner.
Just a junior. 17 seniors, I think I counted down.
Yeah, I think there's 100 and something people on the field during the senior ceremony, which is great. I mean,
that was
senior ceremony.
Well, this has been a fantastic class for the Rams, and they've got aspirations of grandeur, and they should. They're a terrific football team. Hello, Mr. Deering says. Well, Jason Deering for the Tigers. And that's what you want to see. Keep playing hard. That's all you can do.
Yep. How far am I off on the time, Coach?
5:24. Well, I'm so glad we were able to get this thing up and going again for you folks in the second half. This is one of the games, we got about a 50-50 split, I think, between Ram fans and Cony fans. It's the Tigers, and Eli Crook had a grasp of Anderson Noyes, but wasn't able to corral him, and Noyes banged it down for a couple of tough yards.
Yeah, good initial entry into the backfield. Couldn't get a straight hit on him. Got an arm on him, but I think with Noyes, you gotta square up with him.
Got people watching all over the place. Just saw somebody watching from Florida. Ty Brown's watching from Florida. He says, "Put Tucker Brown in." Put Tucker in. I don't think I've got that power anymore. I've been out of coaching here for 25 years, but I'd send it down for you. I think we will see some players getting in the game here, probably on both sides here as we play this out. I don't think the JVs don't play, I don't believe.
Yeah,
so.
Usually you don't if you're into a playoff week.
Yeah.
So, I think probably fourth quarter rolls around, we'll start seeing some new numbers out there.
I think it's 35 points that the clock continues to run. Cony is just being pedestrian here. And now they're going to throw. Morin down the side. Touchdown, Hankey. Well, Hankey using that size down the left side. Just a little go route by Hankey, and you saw Morin's touch on it. He put it right on the money. And that'll make it 47-10. And they'll come out in their Wildcat. They'll put Buckman on as one of the blockers and run in behind him. Tigers have done a pretty good job of stopping the conversions. Flag on the play. So we'll see what they might go just in kick now. Looks like that's what they're going to do. Either that or put the regular offense in. They'll pull out the Wildcat offense. Put regular offense back in there. Well, tomorrow morning here, we'll be up bright and early as we'll be heading over to the Gardiner Area High School Gymnasium. The John A. Begoli Gymnasium is the #1 seeded Class C volleyball team from the Gardiner Area High School. Will take on Gray New Gloss at 10 o'clock. The start of that match. Thrown back across his body and incomplete. Trying to connect there with Cooper Clark, and up and out of Cooper's hands there. Well, we'll take a break. We'll come back. We'll be with you here for fourth quarter action, the final third quarter action. We'll probably go pretty quickly as the Gardiner Tigers will try to fight their way back in here and try to stop the running time here in the fourth. But we'll come back after this.
Don't feel like cooking dinner? Call Capsa's Pizza in Farmingdale. You can make the whole family happy with our award-winning pizza, sandwiches made on fresh baked bread, delicious nachos, or salads made to order. And don't forget the whoopie pies. We pride ourselves on fast, friendly service and an overall experience that's better than you might expect from a pizza place. So order Capsa's tonight. Pick it up, have it delivered, or enjoy our dining room. Give us a call at 582-0522 or enjoy the convenience of online ordering at capsaspizza.com.
Sound up, Jim.
Yep.
Here we go. Duty. Couldn't wiggle out of there, and again, good coverage by the Rams. Kickoff unit. Ball on the 32-yard line. This will make Jimmy's job a little easier as the clock will run.
You read my mind.
Yeah. We told you coming in, Rams.
High-powered.
High-powered. But they're below their average right now at 47.
Still got a quarter to go.
Averaging 49.6. Rams a little counteraction. Duty trying to sneak it in the run room on the left side. Can't do it. So it'll be second down. About 10 to go for the Tigers.
Yeah, and we said this earlier, Coach, but we like we said before, the high-powered offense is impressive, but they've got 4 turnovers. That they, the defense is underrated, I think, with such a powerful offense.
Well, if you're going to be a championship team, you need to play in all 3 phases, Jimmy. Kick team, kick game, as well as offense and defense, and they able to do all that. Tigers run a little delay, but the forcing unit wins again. Being a force, Brody King-Jones has been in there all night, enveloping things inside. Bring up a third. Tigers had some success early on in the game. They matched the points for about a quarter. They could keep up with the Rams with just too high-powered offense.
Yeah.
Third down for the Tigers. Passing down. Medora wants to throw. Get some pressure. Now he's going to take it further out. Tigers got a flag down, so this will come back. That's going to get picked off by Hankey. He's got some running room here. That's the 5th interception of the night for the Rams. And the penalty came in, and that's going to be holding against the Tigers, and that'll be declined. And
yeah, once Medora broke the pocket, I think it was tough for the linemen to hold their blocks and try to protect them.
So Tigers defense has played a lot of ball here tonight as well. And we wind down. As we said, clock will be moving here. We're a little ahead, 1:17 left. They stopped it. They didn't stop it, Jimmy.
On the turnover?
They stopped it on turnover. Should have kept going. Rams on the carry here. First, one of the first carries is Colby down inside the 10. Colton Colby, the sophomore. There's some other running backs in the game here for the Rams.
We've seen this game, Coach, played in snow, rain, mud. Tonight's a beautiful night.
Yeah. Well, it was a couple of years ago we had that heavy rain that came in before the game, and we ended up playing the game as the rain let up a little bit, but it was wet around the edges. Colby again up the middle.
Colby on the carry
He's down inside, close to the goal line, about the 2-yard line. And this will run out the... Looks like this will be the end of the third quarter, so we'll take the break. Talk about some of our fine new sponsors. McAllister Real Estate is one of our sponsors coming on. We thank them for their participation in our sponsor program. We'll be getting out between seasons, between now and winter season. I want to let you know the good news is, once again, we've committed to bring you all of the Gardiner Area High School home basketball games, boys and girls. And we'll be also doing a fair amount of Halldale winter sports as well, up there from Penny. So that'll be something that we'll be developing the ad for. McAllister Real Estate, they're right down in Hollowell. Kim Gleason, Katie McAllister, want to thank them. And we'll be doing that very shortly. And we'd also like to thank CB Matson Incorporated. CB Matson has been providing quality housing here in the state of Maine since 1959. They were having some information on their Facebook page about some of the, down in the Lincoln County area, some of their housing down there. You might want to get on their Facebook page and take a look and see how you might qualify for some of the great housing offered by CB Matson. You can like them on Facebook. Find more information about CB Matson on Facebook. So the clock is set for 12 and it will run. I want to thank everybody around the country tuning in here tonight. A lot of alums of both schools. Had the alums on, the dueling legends. Mark O'Brien, as well as Moochie Davis for the Tigers, Mark for the Rams. Both players back in the 70s. Short of the goal line, doing the bulk of the carrying on here is Colton Colby, the sophomore. So Rams and Tigers both byes next week. You know, Tigers came in, as we said, Jimmy, playing with house money. They were loose and all for the start of it, and just can't turn the ball over to this high-powered offense of the Rams and, you know, give them short fields. Rams obviously better in all phases, no question about it, and they have been more than once ago. I wouldn't think they'd want him running too much.
Yeah.
But Rams are on one of those streaks that both teams have had during the course of this series. Rams lead the series with 78 wins. I want to congratulate Coach B.L. Lippett. He became the winningest coach in the history of Cony football this year. Yeah, so congratulations to B.L. on that. That's fantastic. And I don't think it'll take much longer for B.L. to become the winningest coach in the Cony Gardiner illustrious series. He's destined, I would think, off the right side. Tigers playing tough. They had a way to play.
Yeah.
I would think B.L.'s going to get to that mark. He'd have to hit 11. 11 wins would put him one ahead of the current leader. I'm happy to give that up.
I had a feeling it was probably your streak.
Yeah, a lot of people would say Coach Wolfgram. Coach Wolfgram had the highest winning percentage of any coach in this series in his 11 years with 9 wins, I think.
Yeah.
I had a few more years to gather, 10, because of playing a couple of times. 94 we played him twice and got 2 wins there. And of course, 92 I got 2 losses. They bring up the 92 season. I still have nightmares on that. Cold sweats. Dougie Morgan had Harriman wrapped up in the backfield, and Harriman spun out and sped to the end zone to win the playoff game. A good runner. Tigers in Wildcat themselves. Not Wildcat, actually. Not sure that's going to be forward progress outside the one
Tigers,
about the 1 yard line there.
Yeah, Tigers probably want to get some young guys in, but this is a tough spot to put them on your own goal line here.
Yeah, and the Rams' first defense is still pretty much in the game, so they did have Duty at quarterback there, so I think that he might be on the gallop here out of the quarterback position. They like to run Justin when he's at quarterback. Calls for the snap. And he will keep it up inside, but not going to get much there. Just outside the 1 yard line. Well, Tigers might want to go the power offense and just try to bowl something ahead.
Yeah, something north and south. I think both teams looking to go deep in the playoffs here. As you mentioned, Cony, it's a special year for them, obviously, and the vibe in Tigertown is different this year too. So
absolutely, yes.
Both these communities are riding high on football this fall.
Ball's down and out. And Rams come up with it in the end zone. David Fry looked like he was the recipient on senior night, so good for David. So the touchdown, not a safety, it was a touchdown.
Oh, it was a touchdown.
Touchdown, Jim, yeah. I had to wait and see, I didn't see the signal, so yeah, 53, and they'll go for the kick. Snap back, ball down. Tigers with a rush, but the kick is good. Rams probably want to work on that kick game for the playoff run.
Do you know, Coach, if they did a lot of the activities prior to this week at school that they used to do in the past?
No, they don't do that for just the game. They have a spirit week where they do it for
homecoming. Okay.
Yeah. They had a bonfire and parade and all of that, so it included all the teams. Speaking of all the teams, volleyball action tomorrow. Number 1 seeded Gardiner Tigers in Class C volleyball will be underway at 10 o'clock.
Is that a quarterfinal game, Coach?
Yes, it is, quarterfinal. And if they win that, they will play Wednesday, and we will cover that on Wednesday, as well as boys soccer on Wednesday. So we'll have a doubleheader of Tiger action on Wednesday, volleyball at 5, soccer at 4 on Wednesday, and Duty with a good return. So Tigers will have some field position. Yeah, and they also scheduled in the girls' soccer game. Tigers have had a very good fall. Their teams have done well, and they've got a lot of teams in playoff action. And the girls' soccer team playing tomorrow at 11:30. But that's nothing we can do because we have volleyball at 10, and then we have tomorrow we're going down to Central Maine Community College, and we will be covering their playoff soccer game for the women. So we couldn't fit in the girls' soccer game as well. So, in fact, I'm probably going from here to take this equipment, since we've got a set of equipment already out down at the college. This equipment probably set up at Gardiner later on tonight. So get ready for volleyball.
Gardiner field hockey, are they?
They're on the road.
They're on the road.
They're on the road. They're in quarterfinal play on the road. So, and then I haven't got any schedules for Halldale when they might be playing, but we might try to fit them in as well. UADs need to keep an eye on the weather because it looks like bad weather midweek. Midweek and later for
we were talking about
tournament play.
We have the option to go to Tuesday if we can. So our boys soccer, Oak Hill, is at Maranacook on Wednesday night. But you're right, the weather's not looking good for next week. It could move.
Well, one of the things I like UAD's now doing is you're proactive. You don't wait for the rain and say, well, play later. Sometimes you move the game earlier, and that's really smart.
Well, and that's due to a shortage of officials as well, because you don't want them all on the same day.
Yeah. So other players in, looks like, for both these teams here, as we're seeing, and that's kind of what you do, is that's why the Tigers took a timeout to get organized. Yeah, put our scoreboard back up. Sorry about that, folks. Came back after the break and it disappeared. All Cony Rams here tonight. Tigers matched them up early. Couldn't hang with this high-powered offense and turned the ball over, and the Rams cashed in. That's going to break down and be a sack. Give credit. Will Wardwell, the freshman, on the sack.
Imagine both teams will give maybe the first Monday off for the kids. Let them
You might give them, give them a day off. You know, if I'm the Tigers, I'm not spending much time on a review of this. You're going to move on. As we said, they'll have an idea. They'll know tomorrow who they're playing, and you really start to cue in. And that's what it's all about. You put this one in the rearview mirror pretty quick if you're both teams even.
Yeah.
So it's going to bring up 4th down for the Tigers. They will send in the punt team. Probably got to send in the first punt team. Probably don't have well, you might have a JV punt team.
Yeah, it looks like Whalen's coming out, so I think just want to make sure they get it off clean. We haven't seen the Cony punt team tonight. They didn't get any work tonight.
I bet they don't punt much. Tigers scrambling to get folks in. So looks like the JV punt team is in. So that's Levi Moore, punts for the JVs. Gets it off.
Line drive, yeah, good job.
Good catch coming up, making that catch. That's a tough catch. And
yeah.
I want to give credit to Davis Noyes.
It looked like Eli Manning might have been the tackler on the special teams.
Eli Manning is a good special teams player for the Tigers, as well as cornerback.
Saw Gary Verhill yesterday, Coach, and he's excited for the basketball season with you.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we should have a great season again, Gary, and pull out the old crew. That reminds me, give buddy Dick Layton a call this week, see what's cooking.
Lost 5 yards on that play. Sit down, make 15.
Cony in no hurry here as the clock ticks down. Been quite a bit of pop and circumstance here, and before the game, and with senior night for the Rams, as well as the awarding of the scholarships. Henry Gingras for the Gardiner Tigers won the scholarship. Ethan Dimmons for the Rams.
Two quality student athletes.
Oh, absolutely. There. So I would imagine Central Maine Sports, Mike Violet and his crew will be covering Cony postseason play. Mike up at Lawrence tonight, covering that Messalonsky game. And the Gardiner Tigers will be covering their home games during the playoffs. And if they go on the road and we have a chance to follow them on the road, we do that as well, depending on our college schedule. So the final is going to be the Cony Rams The high potent Cony Rams 54. Gardiner Tigers 10.
Yeah, brand new season for these two teams now, Coach.
Exactly right.
0-0.
Yep, you're 0-0, and you're not turning uniforms in, so that's good. And good sportsmanship here tonight. Just the, I think it was more message type of warning by the officials here, when they gave off the offsetting penalties, and that set the tone by the officials saying, hey, we won't be putting up with that. And
good officiating. When you can
good positive officiating.
Take care of it before it happens.
So both teams moving on to the playoffs. Rams will keep their perfect record. They had already clinched the number 1 seed in Class B North, and they will go into the playoffs as the number 1 seed. They will have a bye next week. Gardiner Tigers likely to finish number 3 in Class C, no North and South in C, just the single division in Class C. And they'll have some play-in games next weekend, but the top 6 get a bye. So Tigers will likely be in a 3-6 matchup. They'll know who they're going to play. They were thinking if things shook out in a certain way, and I think they did. It might be Madomic Valley, who we saw just a couple of weeks ago come to Tiger Town, and the Tigers had a victory over them. So we wish both of the teams the very best of luck here in the postseason. I want to thank Jimmy for working with us during the season, and hope to catch up with you in the playoffs as well. Jim, thank you so much for your work this season. Andy Munsing on our camera, Bill Hasty contributing to our coverage on the home games, and Chris Wheeler as well. Remember, we'll have Gardiner High School volleyball action. It won't be long. I better get over there and get that thing set up, Jim.
When do you sleep?
Oh, well, I'm proud to have been part of this game for the past 50 years, 25 as a coach. You believe I'm out of coaching as long as I was in coaching?
Wow, that's
that's amazing. I don't know where the first 25 years went, nor the second 25 years being out of coaching. And glad we could bring everybody this game, the Ram fans and all. And as I said, you'll probably get some games on. I don't think we can probably fit folks in, the Rams in for the coming up playoff action. But if something happens, Tigers get out of it early, and the Rams are playing a home game and nobody's covering them, I'd sort of take a look at coming up and covering this team. And
they're fun to watch. Yeah.
They are fun to watch. And again, congratulations to all the participants in this game and all you past participants in this game. It's a great thing, and we need to continue it, and we need to continue to take care of it. And the game is in good hands with these two head coaches and their assistant coaches. Everything is good about high school football. Well, that's going to wrap it up for Andy Munsing, our camera operator, Jim Palmer, our color analyst and scoreboard operator. I'm Rob Munsing, your producer, director, and play-by-play guy. Until next time on Munsing Media, so long, everybody.
Bye.